So is it a good idea to lease your property out sight unseen with nobody looking at it? Stay tuned. You probably want to rethink that. Hi, my name is Reese Register with Rent It Network out of Tampa Bay, Florida. So quite often, especially here in Florida, we're seeing people moving from out of state that need a rental property. So what they're trying to do is find the rental property before they even move, and they're doing what we call a sight unseen application, which means they haven't even seen the property. They're going to apply for it, get everything done, and then move into the property. Sounds real easy. It sounds like the type of resident that an owner would want to move into their property. You know, you don't have to show it, you don't have to do anything. You just put it online, they apply, they move in, everything's hunky-dory. Not that simple. So we're going to talk about in the next few minutes why you want to reconsider sight unseen applications and some of the risks that you run when you do that. So let's jump right into it. So number one, you want to start the relationship off good. So by meeting someone and getting face to face, it's going to go a long way in the relationship, whether you're a self-managing landlord or your professional property manager. If your tenants coming in or potential tenants coming in views the property and gives you an opportunity to speak with them before they even apply, and you can walk them through the benefits of the home, how the process works, and give them the reassurance that when they move into this property, not only are they getting a nice property, they're going to be taken care of for the long run with all their maintenance requests, how to make rent payments. All of that comes along after they move in. And if you can give them a good impression from day one, it's just going to go a long way. So just make sure you start the resident relationship off on the right foot versus a phone conversation, an email conversation, even a texting conversation is quite common when they're not looking at the property. So this is going to give you the time to get in front of a resident and show them the benefits of the property. Reason number two, you should probably show the property to somebody. It protects you against scams. This is probably the most important reason for me, but there are a lot of rental property scams, not only from the owner side, but also from the resident side. So this will protect you versus them coming in trying to scam you. It could be a reason where they're going to sublease the property. It could be a false identity. It could be a number of things. So this protects you against scams by having someone come into the property and having a general conversation. Kind of goes back to the first reason of building that relationship. If someone's willing to come in and view the home and build the relationship, you're going to have a higher likelihood of not having your property scammed through a person trying to be someone else. So this is a great reason you should show the property in person. Number three, it's still a sales process. Just because you put the property on the market and someone wants to view it doesn't mean it's just going to happen. I know it's a crazy market and people think you can throw things out there at any price and people just lease it left and right. That's not the truth. You have to still go in, build a relationship with the tenant, and show them all the benefits of the home, show them the benefits of working with that property manager if you're self-managing that, so that they feel confident in putting the application in there. Think about this. If a resident's coming from out of state, let's just say they're coming from California to Tampa, they've never been here before, they're going out, they've got 24 hours to look at properties. They're going to look at 5 properties, and 4 of the 5 are self-showing or either sight unseen properties, but your property, they get to come in, meet you, walk through the property, and you're one of 5 that actually showed up. How much confidence do you think that resident's going to have by putting an application in with you because you met them and you built that relationship and they know they're not getting scammed? That is the sales process. So you have a better likelihood of getting a quality resident by building that trust from day one and showing them the property versus them just showing up to a house, going through a remote lockbox, or not even able to see the home at all. They're applying from California and just moving in. Huge reason. It is a sales process, and this is the perfect opportunity to get in front of a potential resident and sell the home. Now, reason number 4. Not every property is going to be a brand new construction home. We have homes in our inventory that are 100 years old all the way down to brand new, but not every property is going to be perfect. And you're not going to be able to satisfy every resident. Believe me when I say this number 4 reason of property condition is super important. If you have a tenant that has expectations up here, but maybe your property just has a few dents and dings because it's been a rental property for the last 10 years, and they get to the property after they have applied, they've given you all their move-in funds, you think they're going to be the greatest resident ever, And then the night they move in, they send you a work order list that's 25 pages long because it's not the condition that the photos needed it to be. But now, you got two ways to handle it from there. You can either fix everything, make the resident happy, but most of the time, it's a property. The property is going to be as is rental conditions. So now you've missed the expectations of the resident. How well do you think that relationship's going to be throughout the term of the lease? Do you think they're going to renew? Do you think they're going to pay the higher rental amounts even if they want to renew? Do you think they're going to pay their rent on time and take care of the property? Probably not. So by showing a property, showing them the condition of the property, explaining what will be fixed and what is in an as-is condition, again, you're building a relationship and you're getting it off to the right start when they move into their property versus someone that's never seen it. You're 99% of the time going to miss the expectations of that resident moving into the property unless it's a new construction house where everything's perfect. Reason number 5. In our world, a quality resident moving into any of our properties makes for a good, long, healthy relationship. So most of the time, people that are out looking at properties and going into them versus someone flying from across the country because they're in a desperate situation tend to be better residents. The reason is they're taking the time to go out and shop. They're taking the time to go meet with someone at the property. So all of that being said, reason 1 through 4 kind of ends up with reason 5 being a quality resident, which is what you want in your property. You want to do the right screening. You want to do the right, set the right expectations with the tenant before they move in. All of those things are super important, and while we believe that you should show your property before someone moves in to reduce the risk for you, get a better relationship, and also a quality tenant that's going to love the home that they're moving into and is going to be a great tenant from there on out. It's not about just getting someone in, it's getting the right quality tenants in the property. So I know all of this is kind of simple, maybe even a little bit elementary, but it goes a long way. In our world, when you're leasing something out, it's not about the initial relationship. It's how do you make that relationship last. We want to get married to tenants. We're not just dating them. So making sure that they understand property condition, the relationship that we're going to have, and all the expectations are set for both parties from day one is vital. It's going to make the rental property more successful than just taking someone that applies sight unseen just to get someone in the property. So if you have any other questions about sight unseen, if you should do it or should you not do it, visit our website, rentitnetwork.com. Go to the contact us, fill in your information. I'd be more than happy to have a conversation with you on some of these items and what the risk and what the rewards look like by actually showing the property. And again, thanks for visiting Rent It Network. We look forward to talking to you soon.